Okay, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment if you like. Raven of the Inner Palace episode 1 is about a man who enters a palace that he's not welcomed in and tries to kill this woman that must have done something to him. But the woman's like, "Guards, kill him!" And they all bow down to the guy. Anyway, so he pulls out a sword, and I think he killed her. They just skipped that part. And I guess he's some type of Chinese leader. So the story goes that there was a raven consort who lived in the inner palace. Though she is well regarded of, she has never met the king. But some say she can use some mysterious arts. So one day the emperor and his buddies show up at her door. No one comes to her palace because there's no lights and there's allegedly a monster bird. Oh fuck, there it is. It's a small chicken. His buddy's like, "Should I choke the chicken?" There is no need for that. We just came to say hello. When they get inside, it's just a beautiful girl. This girl's supposed to be the girl that everyone hates? Well, that doesn't matter, because they're just here to tell her, "Have you ever seen this earring?" She says, "I refuse to answer your question. Now leave." He grabs her hand and says, "How could I leave if you haven't told me your name?" So he tries to be kind to her, and it kind of works. Then her kimono sleeve moves a little, and then you can see a sort of mark on her arm. Then she says, "Be gone!" And if you don't, she can do this really cool thing where she can make a flower turn into magic, and it can turn to anything that she wants. In this case, she blew it, and she blew them out of the house. At least she gave back the earring. So according to history books, the Raven Consort is being hidden inside the palace because they want to make money off of her. So after reading the book, the emperor visits her again, and the stupid chicken just keeps going up and down, making her crazy. She says, "You can visit, but I need you to leave now." And he says, "Hold on, I brought something." They open up a basket, and in the basket there's dumplings, and she loves dumplings. Then he closes the basket and says, "Will you listen?" And she says, "Sure." She starts eating these dumplings like crazy. And he says, "Can you at least tell me who the ghost who wore the earrings is?" She says, "How do you know the ghost is wearing these?" He says, "I've seen the ghost. If you can't tell me that, at least tell me her name. Doing that can repay me for the dumplings you ate." She doesn't want to feel like a freeloader, so she tells him. But she still doesn't seem up for it. Starts flirting with her, and I think that did the touch. So she grabs the earrings, uses a little bit of magic, and a ghost appears, but it can't talk, so she just kills it off. Even though she's some sort of royalty, she still helps out the villagers, which is pretty cool. But the girl there is like, "I've never seen you before. Who are you?" "That doesn't matter. I'm just here to help you." "Okay, let's work." So the villager ends up telling her that the prince, and this is only a rumor, the empress who rules his country killed his mom. And after she killed his mom, she disinherited him, and he lived in confinement for many years. Fuck. That's some fucked up shit, no? But that didn't stop him at all. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna try to build my own kingdom." And he did. He got as many people as he could from this kingdom and put it in his own kingdom. So while she's helping her, she's trying to get some clues on who the lady who died was. So the lady who died used to be the daughter of an important man. But one day, there's a royal that made fun of her and made her feel bad, so she poisoned her. People from the kingdom came down to search her house, and they found the fish poison that killed her. She was so embarrassed, and she knew the worst was coming, so even though she was pregnant, she hanged herself. So know that her and this villager are friends. She tells her, "I'm looking for a ghost." So her friend's like, "Oh, a ghost? I've heard a bunch of legends where there's a guy who got killed by a bunch of ghosts, and he was cursed. Oh, and here's some food for reward." She goes back home, and she starts eating it, and then she thinks, "Wow, I just made a friend." So the king's friend is saying, "Hey, don't you want to cut her head off? Because she killed her mom." And he's like, I don't know. "Why didn't you cut her head off when you had the chance?" He remembers when we went to the queen's palace and he said, "This is for revenge." And then he says, "I didn't kill her because I'm not trash like her. I need to find concrete evidence stating that she did in fact do it. Then I can murder her." I mean, if you saw how bad they treated his mom, you'd be like, "Cut her head off." I would. But then again, I'm not king. He remembers as a child he'd look inside the palace, and when he opened the doors, his mom would be treated poorly. He even told his mom, "Why do you even do that? They're treating you like shit. It's not fair that they're treating you like that." But his mom says, "Don't worry about that. You have many other duties. Never come here again." "Fine, I understand." And so his mom dies, and he's like, "I might not kill her today, but I swear I will take everything away from her." And so the Raven Princess goes to the pond to take a shower, and she dips her hair into the water, and her black hair turns white. Her hair did look a little different. I thought it was kind of dyed, but maybe that was just the animation. And I guess that's the secret that she's hiding, but the prince saw her. The question of the day is, if you were the prince, would you kill the lady? My 2 questions for this episode are, why is the Raven lady so mean to the prince, but when she talks to the villagers, she's really nice? And 2, how exactly did the prince become the prince? Alright guys, peace.